The missing HUD money. I think I know where research should be done, investigation, because here's a little story. Want to hear it? Here it goes. My neighbor was going to get his benefit of having his utilities paid, taken care of. So he goes for the interview. They say, well, you can't have utilities paid in two places. What? He says, I don't have utilities paid in one place. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody is so busted. So, when I make my appointment, or try to make my appointment, first I'm met with, we're not taking appointments. You got to call every day. That sounded suspicious to me. So I wanted to speak to upper echelons. So I told her my neighbor's story. She said, oh, that never happens. I said, oh yeah, why can't I make an appointment? I got to call every day. Lo and behold, next time I tried to call and make an appointment, I got an appointment. So she tells me this list of stuff I got to bring, documents. I bring them all. Even my lease agreement, which you think that'd be really important. Probably the number one thing you see first when you're getting your utilities paid. The guy never once asked for my lease agreement. And he made me make another appointment. When I leave the place the first time, somebody follows me from the building. Okay, suspicious. Get there the second time, days later, for my second appointment. He goes off protocol, asks me, who's your next of kin? And he's ready to write it down. My answer, I don't have any next of kin. I don't have any. I'm kind of real sensitive about that. But I gave him an answer. I don't have any. He said, not even your daughter? I don't have any kids. Never had any kids. But I know somebody who does that looks just like me. My doppelganger from hell, Kim. I don't know all about her, but I know way too much about this woman. I had my pants yanked down by a police officer trying to prove to herself that I was Kim. I was wearing high-waisted pants that night, so it took a long way to go down to the crack of my ass. And then the police officer says, oh, you're not Kim. There was no, I'm sorry, I thought you were Kim. Or, excuse me. None of that. I've been raped multiple times. What do you think I was thinking when she rips my pants down from behind, no warning? Shout out to Beaufort County Police Intake Officer. You suck. I should have sued the pants off of you. Going on. The guy gives me a slip of paper that's supposed to be paying my utility bill for a certain amount of money. He said, if I do it, it'll take weeks to get approved. If you do it, you can take it directly there. So I take it directly there. It's supposed to go right through. Nope. It took 5.5, 6 weeks to go through. What's up with that? Somebody else have my utilities? Because weird shit has been happening ever since I tried to get a new phone. I was told first I had already been given my replacement phone. No, I wasn't. I had the lady that lived here previous show up at my door. I was watching out the window. She knocks on the door and walks away. And goes to the neighbor's house and knocks there. We had a little bit of a verbal confrontation because I have an issue with people knocking on my door. I don't know. And then this one I saw, knock and walk away. What the fuck is that? So yeah, we had words. I look out the window a few minutes later, she's called the police. Never did find out the big question she was going to ask me. That's why she knocked on my door. She was going to ask me a question. She don't know me, but she was going to ask me a question. Isn't that special? I did say she was a previous tenant in this. Maybe she had the key. Maybe she was hoping I wasn't here. She could just come on in. Or maybe she had her utilities go to her next place, and because I was trying to get my utilities cut on here, my benefit, it cut hers off. Or maybe the one issued her household phone, she was cut off because her phone was still attached to this address, and when I was trying to get my new phone attached to this address, they told me, oh, I already have one, and it was hers. So again, something's going on. Somebody's milking the system, and it ain't me. When I first moved in here, 4 months later, my rent increased, and it increased for years. Stayed that way. And then a new management came in and said, oh, you're owed a refund. We were overcharging you. That wasn't you using that excess water. Uh-huh. So then, newest tenant to the building moves in, and when he gets his cable hooked up, mine goes out. Why is that? Are lines crossed around here? Because it obviously appears that way. And I think the management, the reason why she didn't want the lights to come on till 10 p.m. at night is because the prostitution ring that started up again here, she's getting kickbacks. Or the people that sleep in the parking lot or stay here that aren't supposed to stay here because they're guests that have been here for over their 2-week limit. She wants to hide them out. There was an apartment with fuck Ivy spray painted on the wall. So somebody is pissed about her, and it's not because she's doing right and somebody has all of a sudden done wrong to her. No. This is a project. We're not allowed to have weapons, and the cameras around here aren't for our security. And the only security measure we have is the lights. I asked 4 times for them to be adjusted. 3 times she lies to me. Bold-faced lies. The switch is in the office because I asked the maintenance guy the 4th time. I said, dude, what's going on? He's like, oh, the switch is inside. Watch this. He goes inside, cuts them off. Right then, so I know it's the switch is in the fucking office.